You know, by now, to someone like me, racism isn't anything new. But somehow white folks find a way to piss me off. This man killed 6 Asian women, and this fucking cop gets up to talk about this monster and basically says, well, he was having a bad day and he snapped. He was having a bad day. He was having a bad day. Oops. And 6 Asian women just happened to be collateral damage because this stupid animal had a bad day. What is this fucking fascination with protecting the futures of psychopathic white men? What is it? Why is that grace extended to every school shooter, to every club shooter, to every serial shooter, of which they're all pretty much all white, by the way? Why is that grace always extended to these monsters? But I can't go jogging in my neighborhood without being terrified. I was terrified. I am terrified to send my Filipino husband out for groceries. I tell him to cover his eyes with sunglasses so that they cannot tell that he is Asian. He was having a bad day. How dare you? You trivialize the lives of people of color all the time for doing the most trivial things. We are killed, and you say that we should have known better. We should have complied. We just shouldn't have been breaking the law. Even if the law is literally just selling counterfeit bills. But these motherfuckers can murder us. And they are taken in with fuzzy mittens and then given the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt while their hands are still wet with the blood that they spilt. What is this fascination with protecting the reputation of white men, no matter how psychopathic they may be? You know what I do when I have a bad day? You know what I do when I have a bad day? I might drink a whole bottle of wine. I'll watch anime all day. I might even scream. I might even break a plate. Fuck it. Whatever. You know what I fucking don't do? I don't go on a fucking racist murdering spree. This man literally killed 6 Asian women. And it looks like they are actually going with his story that it was not racially motivated. Just because he said so. No, it wasn't aimed at Asian women. It was aimed at sex, my sexual whatever, my sexual addiction. That is the height. That is the height of white privilege, to have an addiction and blame it on somebody else. That's I can't. I can't. We are never given the benefit of the doubt for anything. And then we watch these monsters be protected and painted as troubled children. Even though they're probably 20, 30 years old, troubled children who just lost their way, infantilizing these white men. Oh, poor boo-hoo, he's probably got some psychological issues to work out. Let's throw him in therapy. But for us, it's like, no, you're a fucking animal and you should have known better. And I thought I would be shouting in this rant, but I'm just tired. I'm absolutely tired. And I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of having to worry about my life and my husband's. Like, my heart skips a beat every time he leaves the house, just a little bit. I'm calling all the time to see where he's at. This is the America that's been created in the past 4 years. And yeah, America's always been fucking shitty. But ever since Trump and his motherfucking China comment, emboldening violence against Asian Americans over the past fucking year, this is what we have to deal with. Meanwhile, this fucking bozo just had a bad day. Are you fucking serious? How much can a white man get away with on a bad day? How much can he get away with? Because I can barely get away with raising my fucking voice, okay? I can barely get away with sudden movements. I can barely get away with walking my dog. What is the pinnacle of what psychopathic white men can get away with just because they had a bad day? For you to... Like, this cannot be real life. We need to start calling these people what they are. They're monsters. They're terrorists. All of those fucking labels that you want to reserve for brown and black people, we're going to need to start slapping it on y'all, because these people make up the majority of all the shootings and terrorist attacks within this fucking country. And yet, you can accomplish something so heinous, and some motherfucker will come to your aid with this. He was having a bad day. Well, there's no need to fuck up his future over this one mistake that he made as a whatever. No! Because we're not given the benefit of the doubt from a very fucking early age. Black children getting arrested. Children that aren't even teens yet. Shit, I had the police called on me when I was 11. Me and my friend. In a 99-cent store. Having a bad day? No, fuck that shit. And the sad thing about this rant is that I know it won't change anything. This is all like stating the obvious. I'm definitely being Captain Obvious right now. This world where you have to tiptoe around these fucking people because of how you look. Do your best to be safe. Do your best not to provoke them. We are still being trained to cater to master for safety. And they are still allowed to just take out their anger on people of color because they had a bad day. Yeah, George Floyd didn't get the benefit of the doubt of having a bad day. He just got killed on the spot. Interesting. Obviously I stand with the Asian community, and I'm not Asian, but my family is. And there's just so much to be scared of. Just had a bad day. I really wonder, what's the worst thing that I could get away with doing on a bad day? What's the worst thing that someone darker, blacker, phenotypically blacker than me could get away with on a bad day? I bet you that bad day would be our last day on Earth. This clear prioritization of white lives above everyone else's is why we have to affirm our lives matter. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop playing dumb and do something. And if you're not going to do something, shut the fuck up, be complacent, and don't engage. And stay the fuck out my way.